All right, guys, welcome to another video. So, if you guys have been following us at all, you know that we lost KBK. We actually never got into Kingsland, and from past 7 opening on, it had mostly been a disaster. Actually, let me take that back. There was a few days where it seemed like we're making progress, we're still fighting back, which I'm really proud of for the people that didn't give up and kept pushing and fighting, right? But we ended up losing the KBK. I'm not going to get into too much of why we lost. Like, I think you could big overall generalization is just like we just weren't good enough this KBK. Like we could have been better, right? And a lot of it I have to like self-reflect on my part. What could I have done more? This has also probably been the most challenging KBK for me. I had a couple real life things going on where even when I was fighting, I kind of had to hop off and hop on, hop off and hop on. And it was like, I felt like I had to manage a lot of stuff in my life while I was fighting. So it was really tough. After we lost, not gonna lie, there's probably about like 5 seconds. I'm like, I didn't even have fun this KBK. And I probably thought like, well, should I even continue, right? It lasted about 5 seconds. I'm good now. I love this game. This is probably the most fun game I've ever played. And I'm actually excited to go to the New Kingdom and help build it out, right? So with what happened this KBK and just some of the change in dynamics, I think the last recruitment video, some of what I said has changed. So if I remember correctly in the last video, I talked about we didn't want to start with a full alliance. We wanted to start smaller. We're thinking probably about 90. And then maybe we had like a lower, like mid A, maybe even low A, like power, but we punched a lot harder, right? Because part of the whole reason to go into this new kingdom is that it's very clean. So if you actually start right, like very lean farms, and then players are active, you can actually do a lot of damage with the same amount of numbers. But kind of after having gone through this last KBK, I think the new plan is to start a little bit smaller. Looks like we'll be bringing somewhere between 20 to 30 people from 68 that want to come. Full disclosure, not everyone's going to come. Some are retiring, some are just looking to go elsewhere. I'm not going to comment on who, just because one, I don't know for sure, but also I don't want to break the news about them when it's just not official, right? But the only one I can talk about is that Peacemaker, probably the most well-known fighter in our kingdom. He's actually retiring. Found out yesterday morning that he has a lot of stuff going on in real life. He's going to let his account sit in 68, probably go to the clouds. Maybe in a future day he'll come back, but I'm not telling that as like a hope. I wouldn't count on it, but that's just where it's at, right? So Peacemaker's not coming. And then some of the other people that you probably know and associate with 68, they're not going to be here as well. But also there is a lot of people that you do know that are coming. That's something we could talk more about in private. But starting out, we're looking to start probably about 50 people, and it's going to be a lower seating, right? So we're not going to be fighting a mid, high A like we've been. It's going to be a lower seating. You know, the joke is okay, maybe like beat up or get beat up by like CCs, who knows? But starting small, one, makes the kingdom a lot easier to manage because we still need to build it out. Going into this next KBK, we'll probably have like 2 or 3 shells ready, right? And also we still need to redo the territory and all that stuff. And also there's going to be maybe like half of the old leadership and then half like new leadership. Also looking to expand out the group of people that are helping with different aspects of the kingdom, right? So it's going to take time to develop chemistry, work together. And we just felt like starting small for a project like this, which is essentially building from the ground up, we're brand new, will be a responsible way to go, right? Probably get into a lower seating while we're still building out the kingdom. And then if we have a good showing and we stabilize and we build a good foundation, then we'll bring in the next crop of people that want to be a part of this. So what we're looking at right now is everyone we're bringing in, they're very active, right? They're going to show up during KVK, and also ideally they have some like leadership experience. We're open to like helping out with different stuff that they're interested in and are good at, because that would definitely make this process even easier. And it's actually very exciting for me to having talked to the people that that still want to come, that are part of this, and then like what the experiences they have to help kind of like build out this new thing, right? I got interested in 68 originally because one, they were tenacious, right? They just kept fighting. And then two, the community and the culture just seemed like very close knit, and that was like what I was looking for. So that those two are qualities that that are going to transfer over to this new kingdom. You'll get a very close knit community. I think you'll still see people that are very tenacious, that are like willing to fight all out, and then let's get a whole kingdom full of people that way, and then grow this project from there, right? But this first one, we are going to start at a lower seating. So if you are still interested in this project, you feel like what I'm describing fits what you're looking for, the link to the Discord is on the screen, but it's migrate2sv.com. If you have any questions, you can also message me in game or in our Discord, 68 Bus Driver. We are going to go into the KVK Pop the very beginning of October in the New Kingdom, and we would like to actually finalize this migration before, well, at least a little bit before that, just because it will give us a better idea how many people we have, so we need to recruit more. But also the timing is a little awkward because our current KVK that officially closes right around the end of September, so we'll have like literally like 1 or 2 days to migrate the mains that are going to the New Kingdom, because that will allow us to get some of the end of KVK rewards. Like for example, like I really need the 3 iconic crystals, right? So I'm literally staying to like the last day until I could get the iconic crystals, and then go into KVK, and then go into the New Kingdom, and then right into KVK. So that's kind of the plan right now. I think there's a lot of people that are like big fighters that also want to see more people there. So I could tell you what we plan on is over the next like 7 days or so, by about mid-September, more and more current migrants that we accepted will start trickling in. They already know about the new plan, and also everyone that migrates in from now on. I'm making this video, letting them know like the plan has updated and changed, just so like everyone is on the same page and like they know what they're getting themselves into. But starting out, this is not going to be a big project. It's going to be a smaller project, looking at about 50 people, 50 active people that are hang out in Discord, contributing in their different ways, like a close-knit group that will like kind of show up for KVK, stabilize, build a foundation, and then grow from there. I think now this is for me personally. My aspiration is still for this to eventually be an Imperium Kingdom, grow bigger and bigger. But like I think at this point, kind of seeing what had happened this last KVK and then looking around, if you want to build a solid kingdom, you got to start small and then like responsibly grow from there, right? And if you like stack some wins and then like get some momentum and get people to buy in and get the right people, it's just going to be a lot more like stable and fun that way. Okay, so again, if you're interested in this project, we will start. You have about like 23, 24 days to migrate in before we go into the next KVK. Like that's just a max skip last pop, so we can't even delay it more than that. And then like we're all going to be trickling in there over the next few days. Like almost all my farms are there now. Almost all the people that are going, they already started bringing their farms in. A lot of migrants' farms are in. They're just waiting for the timing. Okay, so yeah, reach out to me and let me know if you have any other questions. But that's kind of where we're at. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll talk to you guys next time.